An embattled President Biden reportedly fuming while in Delaware, where he's recovering from COVID, apparently angry at what he sees is a coordinated effort from his closest allies to force him aside. Sources telling the New York Times that Biden, quote, considers Representative Nancy Pelosi, the former House Speaker, the main instigator, but is irritated that Mr. Obama as well, seeing him as the puppet master behind the scenes. Our next guest is a former economic advisor to President Obama, Fox News contributor Robert Wolf, who joins us now. Robert, what's happening? Everyone is stabbing Julius Caesar in the back, and it's et tu, Brute for Barack Obama?
Yeah, I don't see it that way. I mean, honestly, it's been an incredibly difficult, volatile 3 weeks. The Democratic Party is fractured, which really, as someone who's been part of it for my whole life, seeing this type of tug of war is not good. I mean, when we're a fractured party, whether it was 1968 or 1980, we don't do well. So we have about 100 days to get our you-know-what in gear.
Well, I actually think my analogy is spot on, if I do say so myself, okay. Robert. It's an attempt to take out the king, take out the dictator, for better or worse. You know, Joe Biden is the at least front man. He is the king. If you don't see it as backstabbing him, if you don't see it as a coordinated effort with Obama and Pelosi trying to push him out, how do you see this?
Yeah, so first of all, I've been with Obama, I think, 3 times in the last week. So calling him Brutus would be about the last thing I'd call him. He's been an incredible leader for our party. I see it differently. I think there's a tug of war going on, and it's between the high-end donors and the congressional members who are in tough swing states. And it's versus many groups of our party who support President Biden and Vice President Harris, the women, minorities, labor, progressives. And this is a tug of war that's front and center that started 3 weeks ago because of the brutal debate that President Biden had.
Well, can I ask you this, Robert, though?
Yeah, sure.
You know, if you've been with him 3 times in the past week, you've divided the party, as you just said, into this tug of war. And I think you probably accurately described the camps. The New York Times is saying Joe Biden believes Barack Obama is in the camp along with the donors and the high congressional leaders. So you've been with him in the last 3 times in the past week. Which side is he on? Which side is Joe Biden pulling?
I've been on Fox now as a contributor for 8 years. It's amazing you guys are now touting the New York Times as the outlet that tells the facts. Is that what you guys are saying now?
You know what,
Listen,
Robert? I want to tell you something. I think that's a very legitimate point. No.
Ask me a question.
I know. Relax. Relax. I'm about to give you credit. I think that's a very legitimate point. I don't trust the New York Times now all of a sudden after covering for Joe Biden for 4 years. Now they're telling me he's about to be pushed to the side. I agree with you. I don't think the New York Times to be trusted. But guess what I have? I've got Robert Wolf with me right now, who's been with Barack Obama 3 times this week. So you can tell me, what side is he on?
Hey, listen, you know me. I've been in the Fox den for 8 years now, so I don't back off. Pete knows. Listen, this is not about President Obama or former Speaker Pelosi. This is about President Biden and Vice President Harris. They are the nominees of the party. They won the Democratic primary. They got 14 million votes. This whole idea that there's puppet masters behind is all BS.
Yeah,
okay?
But you're not answering my question. The New York Times might not be telling me the truth, but they are answering the question. You're not answering the question. What side is Barack Obama on?
Yeah, you'd have to talk to Barack Obama. Here's what I would say. Here's the way I would frame it. It's up to President Biden. I've said that all along. If President Biden decided to step aside, in my opinion, it would be Vice President Harris as the presumptive nominee. Right. I think this idea of a chaotic convention would actually be brutal for the party. We saw it in '68. It was a disaster. It led to President Nixon. I think that there's no question that the Trump party's unified. We have to get there. All this gossip aside, it's great media, it's great red meat, and it's been disastrous for us as Democrats for 3 weeks. It's time to move forward. President Biden made a decision. Whether he's staying with it, I don't know. But I don't support this idea of this chaotic convention on a 60-day whim.
We'll see if you'll be able to avoid it, truly. We'll see if you'll be able to avoid the chaotic convention. Hey, do me a favor, Robert. On the 4th time you see him this week, will you ask him, which side are you on? Then we don't have to listen to the New York Times.
Yeah, I think he can speak for himself.
All right, well, then book him for me. I'm waiting right here. I'll be waiting. Guess what? I'll be on tomorrow. See if you can get Barack Obama to come on and tell us.
He's looking for you.
Okay, good. Just text me his number, Robert. Thank you.
All right.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.